So if you're sticking around talking and listening to me ramble at this point, so yes, I do have a Discord, and I made the specific Discord for different reasons. But one of the parts, structures, parts of my Discord is the stuff I find, and I break it down into eco-friendly, ADHD friendly. What was the last one? Just things I find. I think that was like the third one or something like that. But I decided to put this on to YouTube. Also because I'm kind of realizing, depending on what it is, I can't put it onto TikTok because it'll be too short. From what I understand, TikTok has also like made it bigger, made things that you can watch for like 30 minutes now. So I guess they're trying to compete with YouTube. Who the heck knows? Okay, okay. It's gonna be on here. It's gonna be on YouTube for right about now. So yes, the things that I found. So the things that I am going to be addressing in this video. This will probably be the time stop around right now. So hi, welcome if you skipped the intro. The things that I found, the four things that I will be talking about in this video. The first one would be free TV. Second one would be the free healthcare. The third one, why is this not marked as third? Oh, this is the fifth one. I will be talking about five things. Sorry. I thought it was just um four. But I'll probably be putting up four. This may be a miscellaneous one, an extra one if you will, that I added into here. Because I don't know what to even call it. So yeah, it's a miscellaneous one. So I did the free healthcare. The third one will be free therapy. The fourth one, if you see my eyes looking, it's because I'm looking at what I wrote down. The fourth one would be free government money. And yeah, that would be my four slash five ish talking points that I will be talking about in this video. So I'll probably put timestamps on whatever you want to hear, part one, part two, part three, part four. Oops, sorry. Okay, sorry about that. I was momentarily interrupted. A call was coming in. So, first thing is first, free TV. So, how do you have free TV? Now, ladies, folks, and gentlemen, if you have iPhones, I'm so sorry. I don't have a research for you. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, iPhones. They don't want you to have free stuff. They don't want you to have free stuff. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If I can, you know what? Know what? I may actually have something for you guys. I may actually have something for you, and it may technically be the same thing. Okay, so just give me a second, iPhone users. Just don't jump away too quickly. Don't jump away because I think I have a resource for you. But I'm gonna talk to the Android users first. Okay? Okay. Android people. Now, specifically Android users, if you're an Android user, if you specifically have Samsung, you have free TV on your phone. And I'm not talking about the Google TV because yes, that's an option for all Android. They have Google TV. You should use it. I'm not too familiar with Google TV, but the things I do know about Google TV is that you have uh uh free and paid. Majority amount of stuff on Google is like half and half. I say half and half because I just did not look at it too much. Actually, I'm gonna pause 1 second and actually look at Google TV a little bit more because I don't want to be inaccurate. So give me 1 second. I'll come back. It's just gonna be a cut. Okay. 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 Yeah. So I'm back. I have looked at Google TV. Now, as I'm looking at Google TV, I took maybe like 2, 3 minutes looking at it. Additional. What I have noticed is the main theme of Google TV is that when you click Google TV, they're basically advertising now. I know there was a show that I could have watched for free that I could just clicked it and I just it played and I was able to watch it. So they do have things like that or that are free that you could just simply click and watch. But the thing that I'm noticing throughout Google TV is that they are sponsoring or promoting, I should say, a lot of other apps. So they're promoting Tubi, they're promoting Disney Plus, they're promoting Disney Plus, Tubi. What was the other thing? Let me look real quick. What was the other thing? Hold on. This Pex. That's why I didn't remember it. Um, what else? And Pluto. So that is not really an option because you have to download a separate app. So I do want to put an asterisk on Pluto, because we're gonna come back to that for the iPhone users. Yes, I have not forgot about you. Um, so yes, this is specifically for Samsung users. So Samsung users, you guys have a TV app. And I'm telling you, I didn't even know about it, and I had Samsung. Was this my first ever Samsung? This had maybe my first ever Samsung, if not my second one. But also, we gotta understand, I was born around the time where I know when smartphones were becoming a thing. Okay, okay. So I was not born and to not know what's the difference between a smartphone and a non-smartphone. So with that, I had this phone for probably about 6 years now. I've had this phone, so I've been a Samsung user for about 6 years. When I tell you, I didn't it wasn't a recently. It was a couple of years. I didn't know about this TV thing for a couple of years. So probably like let's say half of it. So I didn't find out about this until 3 years ago. So that was 2022. I didn't find out about this. There is free TV on here. Free TV on here for Samsung users. It's called Samsung TV Plus. The thing about Samsung TV Plus, I believe it is a either like a contract or an agreement that it has with Pluto. So this contract or agreement that it has with Pluto is to where they're giving Samsung users, yet again, this is not something you pay for. This is something I should say it's not something you pay for. It's not something you pay for additionally, like a streaming service. You're not paying additional money for this. You are given to this is an app that's already installed with your phone when you get your phone. So you don't have to. I think the only thing you have to do is maybe sign in, and that's just making an account. I think, but that's like anything. You could just make an account. You can make an account with anything. A rewards plan, blah blah blah. You do that with Walgreens, CVS, blah blah blah. Like that's not paid for. I think you just have to like maybe have a sign in so they can like have a log of you as a user. But other than that, you just accept the terms, read the terms, accept the terms, and you have access to free TV. And this is free cable. I call it free cable because I remember what cable used to look like and what it used to be. This is basically cable. This is free cable for you. You have ads, you watch the ads, it comes off, you watch regular TV. You have multiple different channels that you can watch. It has dang it, I should have wrote that down what it has, but it has generally all the stuff that cable has. It has the news channel, it has the sport channel, it has the entertainment channel, which is the drama, the suspense, it has horror, it has music, it has I just recently found out they have a channel dedicated to anime. Like, so if you are one of those people who's like, oh my god, I love watching anime, I don't like watching like regular stuff, they have a literal channel for anime. Let me see if I can either put it on here. If not, I'll just say it. Just give me 1 second. Let me look real quick. All right, so I'm back. The channel name is called Anime All Day, and it's 300. No, sorry, 3,205. So you can add that to your favorites, which is just starring it, and then you would go into settings and then find favorite channels, and then click that. You'll be able to have access to it right away. You can set up reminders, watch reminders, like it. You can have play videos only on Wi-Fi. Like you don't have to use your data. The quality of the video, you can change the quality of the video, like the highest or the lowest, if you want to use your data. Yet again, if you're in a house, you don't got to do that. Um, what else? Oh my gosh, I completely forgot. So sorry. You could, if you have a smart TV, you can cast it onto your regular TV and then watch it that way. You don't have to watch it on your phone like that. You can just cast it. Like I'm telling you, you don't gotta pay for regular cable no more. Like you get all of the cable benefits without having to pay more than just your phone bill. So now that that is said and that is done, and I've given all the wonderfulness about this free cable, I'm pretty sure I've said all the pros. Oh, also you have access to free movies, not the latest movies, but you have access to a lot of free movies that you just play and watch as well. So yeah, I think I've said all that is great about it. If I missed anything, if anybody else knows about this, I have yet to meet someone who actually knows about this thing and uses this thing. Let me know. Um, there there may be some movies that you have to pay for, but it'll tell you. But most majority amount of stuff on here is free. No additional paying. If you have to additionally pay something, they'll let you know up front. So for my iPhone people, now if you remember, I talked about Pluto. So like I said, I believe Samsung has like a sponsorship or a deal with Pluto to be able to have all these channels for free for the iPhone user. I think you can download Pluto and still have access to most of the stuff. Do not quote me. I am not sure. But yes, I don't know about tablets. If tablets have this app that's automatically on there, if you do have a Samsung tablet, like check for me because I don't have a Samsung tablet. I recommend you check to see if they have that app on there and let me know because you may be able to do that too if you have the tablet and not like a phone. So yeah, let me know. On to number two, the free healthcare. We live in the US of A. Now you know. Now you know. I'm not gonna actually be like, yes, there's free. Everything is free. This one is a little more, she's lying, but she's not lying. Like, it's not what you think it is. It's not clickbait either, but it's not what you think it is. So I have found this app, and some people know about it, some people don't know about it. They heard about it, but they never used it. So I call it free healthcare because it is very helpful that you're not going to get on other apps. So any like nutritional tracking apps, you're generally not going to get this information like the way they break it down. And or if they do, it's kind of like a side thing. It's not what they're promoting. Um, Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Fitness apps, nutritional apps, food tracking apps. Like they're not going to do what this app does. And the reason why I'm promoting this app versus other apps and how it's so unique is that it's 100% owned and funded by itself. That means they don't get sponsorships from companies, businesses, brands, or manufacturers. They're 100% unbiased. So, what is this app? This app is called Yuka. This app is literally an icon of a carrot. And this app tells you the good, the bad of whatever product that you scan. So I'll show you like a little example. I don't know if I'm going to do like a screen recording. Hmm. Should I do a screen recording? You know what? I'll do like maybe I'll do a little bit of both. I'll do like a screen recording and then I'll scan something. Right? Okay. So since I'm in my kitchen, it's real easy. It's real easy. I will make this real easy for you guys. So you get your little device. Gonna get your little device. Oh yeah, this is the app I was telling about, the TV app. It can play right here, so you can do other stuff on your app. Ooh, hold on. All right. So I'm gonna show you real quick since we're in my kitchen, and you're gonna grab your handy dandy phone, right? You're gonna log into your phone. So like so, I logged in. I go find my little carrot app. I click my carrot app, right? Click my little carrot app, and then literally I'm going to pick something that's right in front of me. Real easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Peanut butter. Perfect. Right? Oh, I can show you this. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to have to screen record it. So I'll just put it on here, but I'll, just voice over what the steps are, the step by steps, or if I have it like right here on the side. So what you're gonna do when you pop open, it's going to pop open. You're gonna sign in, set up your account and everything. So the first thing that you're going to see is history. So you're not gonna have any history, or it's gonna ask you to scan something. So I already had this app for a long time. So when you open it, it's gonna pop up to your history, right? So they have a little button where it says scan, and I'm literally gonna go find the barcode of the peanut butter and scan it. And when you scan the barcode of the peanut butter, mind you, remember, they're not promoting anything. They don't work with any company, any brand, any manufacturer they don't work with. So these are honest, unbiased opinions. They're not going to trick you. They're not going to be like, "Yeah, I'll just get this because we have a sponsorship with this person, so we got to promote this product." They're not doing that. So I'm yet again. I'm gonna try to screen record it so you'll see on here on this side. This is the natural Jiffy's creamy low sodium peanut butter. It is 60% out of 100, so it's good. It's green. It's good. The quality of this, no additives, so no hazardous materials. It tells you per serving it's 33 grams, so they'll tell you that. They'll tell you the quality of it. So nuts, high quality of nuts. It's 90% of that. And they have scales for how good or how bad stuff is. Protein, the protein's good. The fiber is good. The sugar is good, low impact. So if you are on a low sugar diet, this is good. The sodium is low. It already advertises on this on the marketing, the product itself already advertises low sodium. Sodium is good. Now, the negatives, because there are negatives, mind you, it is 60 out of 100 negatives. Too many calories is that they what they say. It's 190, so the calories are a little high. And the second negative thing is a little too fatty. So they're saying like in the fat scale, it's a little too fatty. So those are only the two negatives. Now, if you don't like peanut butter all that much, you'll be fine. You'll be fine with getting a little bit of peanut butter here and there, but this is good quality. So that's just an example on how the app is used and how it's worked. And this is just on food. This app also does cosmetics. So you can scan and a a product. Let me see. I'm actually gonna test this. Give me 1 second. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. So we're gonna test something out. If this don't work and if it's not on there, some things are not on there, and we'll know. You and I will both know because I've never scanned this particular product. We're gonna use Wet Ones, very popular brand, right? People use it all the time. We both gonna see together, right? And they look, they advertise America's #1 hand wipe, um, pediatrician tested. Let's see how good it actually is, according to Yuka. And also wanted to hear a note. I'm sorry, as I'm promoting this. A little side note is that what did I write down on this? I'm saying this stuff off the dome, but I wrote down stuff. Um, yes, what they'll do. So if something's negative, and I'll say this before I scan this because this is a cosmetics. If something is negative, like let's say if I scanned the peanut butter and it was negative, it will give you recommendations, and the recommendations are based off of the higher quality. So this was 60. So let's say, excuse me, it was in the 30s, right? In the 30s, it's roughly around where it gets to poor to bad. They will give you a better option. So it's gonna be good or excellent. That's what the options are gonna give you. They're gonna give you good or excellent. So maybe I'll show you like one that's bad and it's what it suggests. And it yet again, 100% independent. They are not making money off of promoting a particular brand. So back to this. We're gonna scan this to see what happens. I probably will like again show you what it looks like. So we're gonna scan, see what happens. Okay. So this is example right here. You're gonna see it hopefully on the screen when I screen record this thingamabob. Okay, okay. So I scanned the web wipes. The results are poor, 41 out of 100. Why is it poor? There are chemicals in here that are not good. A mild risk. One has a mild risk, low risk, low risk, low risk, low risk. The rest of them is free of risk. And then towards the bottom, because it's going to show you the good and bad of the product, right? And they'll show you all the ingredients that they have on file of what it's listed as. If there is an update, as in they change their formula, they'll this app gives you the option of like either adding something into their database. Like if there's a product that scans and it says like not found, unknown, they'll give you that option to like add in the information off of what it is and stuff like that. So I don't know what they really do because I've never had the case where I had to like update if they changed the formula of something, but generally that's what it shows, right? So, what they said is better quality, what they're recommending that's better to clean your hands than this is Trader Joe's. The first one I see is Trader Joe's lavender hand sanitizer spray. That's from Trader Joe's. Next one is Purell. I can't say it right. Purell. You know, the general one you always see. Purell. Yes. Advanced hand sanitizer. 46 as well. Excellent, excellent. These are in the excellent categories. This is the same thing. Okay. I don't know why they. Germex. Better quality. Germex. Better quality. Hand sanitizer. 83. Another Trader Joe's one, and then you can click to see all recommendations. Um, uh, Be Pure, the brand everyone. Dr. Bronner, he has hand sanitizer. They're recommending these over this. There you go. And this would be considered, this is not food. This would be considered a cosmetics. And then you can pick moving forward what brand, what this, what that, what's your budget like, all that jazz. Okay, great, fabulous. I'm glad we love this tutorial. We're only halfway through, and I'm like, this gonna be a long behind video. Lordy. I'm gonna be cutting anyways. I'm gonna be cutting anyways. We gonna trim it down. Watch. Watch. It won't be that long. Maybe like 43 minutes. Hopefully y'all stick around, I guess. um anything else? Anything else? Think but what they do for sure, they limit is top products. So if you want to know the top products, they have like this new thing. I feel like this is new because well, I had this app for a couple of years now. Um, top products in food and beauty. That's what they categorize as. It's probably be better just to say cosmetics, but they do it as food and beauty. So they only give you three. They only give you three for free. It's ice creams, candies, and fruit snacks. So don't ask me why. Fruit snacks and candies to me should be in the same category, but nevertheless. Um, and they have a bunch of other things that are locked, so you have to get the paid version. Same thing with beauty. You get sunscreen, toothpaste, and deodorant for free. Those are the top brands. And the reason why they give them top brands, again, this is not promoted. They're not promoting this. These are the highest qualities of products. So the highest quality, the excellence of the sunscreens. So that's think sports, think kids. I have never even heard of that brand. Um think baby, same thing. That's the same brand. Copper tone. Um Bioensis, Essis. I said that wrong. Naked Sunday, never heard of that brand. Ultraviolet, never heard of that brand. Never heard of, and that's just sunscreens. Two bases. What's the top ones? Ooh, y'all not gonna like this one. Should I move away? I should move away. But yeah, these are the top brands. Not the top brands. I'm sorry, the top products where it's the highest quality of ingredients. So the top highest quality ingredients, and that's beauty and food. So I do want to briefly talk about like that this is what they restrict you. It wasn't the history, it's what you search. They restrict you from searching up stuff. That's what it was. So you have to have member access to be able to search for any products. So if you have a product that you were curious about but you don't actually own or in the store to see, you can't search it up here. They restrict that access. My list is working today. Lord. So just to show you, I'll probably put it yet again as another screenshot to show you become a member, support Yuka. You get search, you get food preference, you can have the option of food preferences, um, offline mode, so scan items even if your phone has no signal. And they give you the options of what you can pay. So this is to me the also a good thing if you choose to go the paid route. Yet again, you have a bunch of access for just the free. But if you did the pay option, you can pay as low as $10 a year, not a month, not a week, not every 3 months, a year. $10 a year. And at most, because they give you a scale, at most, yet again, it doesn't matter. It does like the stuff that they're restricting you based off a member, it does not matter. Because they're not sitting here telling you, um, like it's not breaking down in like let's say like a phone bill. Like if you pay $30, this is what you have access to. If you pay $50, this is what you have access to. If you pay $125, this is what you have access to. I'm looking at this right now on my phone. It literally says pay what you want. No commitment. Pay what you want. So you can either pay $10 or you can pay $20 to be a member and you would have access. So the person who pays $10 a year has the same amount of access to someone who pays $20 a year. So you can pay double or just 10. Yet again, people, it may not be the free healthcare that you think, obviously going to the doctor and all that stuff. But to me, this is free healthcare because this is unbiased. They do not get paid to promote any brands, any this, any that. And this is strictly for your health. So if you're allergic to something or you're trying something that you've never used before, also what I didn't talk about is that if something's bad, let me go back to those hand wipes. And I will probably screen record it again so you guys see. The mild risk one is the something from methanol, whatever it's called. Associated risks, potential endorphin, endor. Listen, if you haven't noticed yet, I'm not good with words all that well when it comes to certain words. Something whatever. Y'all see it on the screen. Irritation, pollution, potential allergenic is used, and then they'll do a whole little list of what it's used for. And they don't just talk about the US, they talk about the UK, they talk about Australia. And if you scroll down all the way to the bottom, they have a scientific sources. So those are articles that you can go look up on Google and see, and it's back there. Like Yuka's not saying this. Like it's not Yuka's researchers or Yuka's employees that are saying this. This stuff is backed by science. You can go research it. Like they found these articles, they found these things, they added on here, and you can literally. Some of them don't have like clickable links, and some of them do, but you can just copy and paste and look at the article for yourself. And you can have literal scientists telling you why this blah 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 blah. Whatever they're saying, they can back it up because it's not them saying it; they're just regurgitating what they found. Okay, okay. So yeah, other apps are not doing that. If you can find me an app that does what Yuka does and better, if not more, show me. Because yet again, I'm not a member. I'm not a member on Yuka yet. Hopefully I will be. If they sponsor me for sure. Ooh, fabulous. But I'm not getting sponsored to make this. I ain't even paying them. I'm not even paying them. Okay? This is for the free ski. For the free. For the free. I got it. I use it for free. I've used it for years for free. Like like even if I get promoted, even if they sponsor me, these are going to be unbiased thoughts because they have not paid me. In me making this video, they have not paid me. And I guarantee you, even if they do pay me, I'll say the same exact thing. Because why? This is what they offer you for the free. For the free. For the free, this is what they offer you. So it's a great app. Please use it. Free healthcare. Boom. On to the next thing, the third one. 35. I hope y'all stick around. Lord. Oh no, I might break this up. Um, Free therapy. Everybody need help. Everybody needs someone to talk to that's a professional that has been trained to deal with people who are who have trauma. That's it. Because people act like, oh, you gotta be crazy to go to therapy. No, you don't. You do not have to be crazy to go to therapy. You can just literally just have trauma or just have a bad day. But generally, people who have trauma go to professionals. So, no, it's not actual free therapy, y'all. You are not just sitting down with a regular therapist, which I do actually follow someone who offers free therapy. I will probably, if not put her in this video, mention her later down the line because I don't actually use her services, so I don't know if she's good or not good, blah blah blah, how that works. Okay, okay. So I give this option to people because a lot of people don't know about it. Now, a lot of people know about hotlines. They associate that with people who want to leave the plane. Okay, okay. That's all I'm gonna say because I don't know how else to say it without YouTube being like, no. but warm lines, people don't know about. I didn't know about until like maybe a year or two ago. Warm lines, you don't have to be ready to leave the plane to talk to somebody. And I will be putting links down below off of it. Warmline, they have one in every state in the US of A. I cannot speak for the UK, cannot speak for Canada. In the US of A, every state has at least one Warmline except for Alaska, Arkansas, Delray, Idaho, Kentucky, Louisiana, North Dakota, uh, Oklahoma, Rhode Island, South Carolina, North Dakota, um, Tennessee, and Wyoming. So 13 states out of all the 50 states, 13 don't have at least one. So hopefully they'll work to change that. These states that I just named off, 13 of them, hopefully they'll work to change to have at least one. But good news is that all the other states that do have it, some of them have the option to take outer state calls. So you can call, like, let's say you in Arkansas, let's say you Arkansas, the closest one, I don't know my geography, the closest one to Arkansas is Alabama. I don't know how close they are. I'm just throwing out a guess here. Closest one to you is Alabama. Alabama says they take out of state calls. You call up Alabama's warm line. Hey, I'm from Arkansas. Arkansas does not have a warm line. Making sure, hey, what time do you close? Because I know the time difference of whatever, 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 blah, 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 blah. Hey, yeah, no problem. We take you, blah, blah, blah. Tell me what's going on. Just answer a couple of questions, blah, 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 blah. They run through their spiel, and then you tell them what you got to tell them. They'll listen to you. Great, fabulous, fantastic. Um, honorable mentions. I had them. That is on my Discord. Shoot, I forgot. Hold on. All right. I don't really have much time. I'm so sorry. And I don't want this video to be too long. I will probably put the honorable mentions in down below in the descriptions. Um, of other stuff. Okay. Okay. Moving on. Kind of like wrapping this bad boy up. Number 4. Number 4. I probably actually won't mention number 5. I did say I would probably put mention number 5. This video is running a little longer than I intended it to be, so I'll probably put 5 onto something else. Number 4, the last one I shall be mentioning. Free government money. Now this one's pretty simple. Everybody kind of know the general stuff, the EBTs, of course, the financial aid, of course. I really kind of wanted to like dive in a little more for my college students coming into the fall, graduating, because I know it's graduation season around this time. January, it's about to reach June, and I know my high schoolers, they're going to be graduating. I want them, and also my college grads, they already graduated. But they may be going to like another school to do their masters and stuff like that, or to get their PhDs. Fabulous, great. So for that, um, federal Bell Grant, of course. So sorry, I want to focus specifically on free money for college students. So if you're not going to school, you're not going to college, you can just hop off the video now. Thanks for coming. But I mean, most likely you know someone who's graduating from high school, so they can use this information. But if you don't want to stick around, thanks for listening to me ramble for the last 30 or so minutes. Okay, so yeah, federal Bell Grant, of course, a thing I didn't know that existed. Um, Federal Supplement, Educational Opportunity Grant. That is only for undergrad. And the amount that's awarded the per year, I believe it is 100 to 4,000. So look that up and apply for that as well. Also keep in mind your employment status. Your employment your enrollment sorry your enrollment status changes or reduces the role. So stuff can vary. Please look that up. Please talk to your financial aid. Excuse me. Please talk to your student advisor. Do all that jazz. But if you don't know what to ask, you won't you won't ever get the answers. Okay. Okay. um Another one that I did not know that I had, that a lot of people don't know about. If you are from another country, or if your family is from another country and they never went to college, there's a grant for that. It's called, depending on where you're at, which state you're at, it can vary in different names, but one of them is called First Generation Matching Grant. Please go look. Please go talk to your financial aid person. Please go talk to your school counselor and being like, "Hey, my parents never went to college. I'm the first generation to go to college. Is there a grant for that in this state?" If they be like, "I don't know, let's look up," and they look it up and they find it, great, apply. Okay, so these grants are going to be state-based grants. So I divided these grants up to things that in my Pacific state I haven't seen, and or that I feel like is unique to that Pacific state. Okay, okay. So New York tuition assistant program. That's specific to New York. Again, sorry about that. Had another phone call. Uh, California has a grant transfer um entitlement award. So I'm gonna explain that a little bit because that don't really make no too much sense, but that is something that I did. I went 2 years to a community college and then went 2 years to get my bachelor's at a university. That is what that California grant is basically. You spend 2 years at a community college and then you transfer over. That's a grant. That's not in my state. Unfortunately, I wish it was, but it's not in my state. But that's one of those things that's unique to California. What else? A Texas grant, so tuition equalizer grant. I forgot why that was even important. Maybe I'll type it in my editing as to why that was important. I think I wrote it down actually. Um, Eligible students attending. Oh, this is what that is. This is what that is. I did write it down. Whew, great. I don't got to put it in editing. Less editing I got to do. So, tuition equalizer grant for Texas. This is a thing that I found specifically that's in Texas. Yet again, never heard of it. It's not in my state. It is for qualified or eligible, sorry, that's the word, eligible students attending a private institution of higher education. So if you go to a school that is big, that are very popular, um, or a big name in the state of Texas, that's like well known and it's well known to be a private one, you can apply for that. And it essentially, what I guess what it says, it equalizes the tuition, so you don't have to pay so much more money because it's private versus a public university. Okay, okay. Great, fantastic. We're at the end of this here video. Um, to kind of tease what I got moving forward for my next video, free water. How did you find that? I don't know. I just find things. But stay tuned later on. Thanks for coming.